What is going on, adventurers? Logic here with another how-to video on Genshin Impact. We're just gonna get straight into it. First things first. In order to unlock and play co-op mode, you need to be at least adventurer rank 16. That is the legal rank of consent in Genshin Impact in order to play with the homies. So before you're actually able to do this co-op mode, you need to get your glider license. Talk to Amber. It's a pretty lengthy but fun questline. You won't regret it. Once you hit adventurer rank 16, a menu will pop up explaining how to get into co-op mode. You can either press start and select the option for co-op mode, or you can press the left shoulder button and right on the D-pad. I'm using an Xbox controller, so it would be LB for me, but they both will net you the same results. Once you select co-op mode, a bunch of random players will start to show up and you'll have the option to request to join. Once you open up the menu and search their names, you might start to notice things like World 1, World 2, and World 3. Don't pay that too much attention. If you're just getting to adventure rank 16, your world level is going to be 0. You can actually view this by simply pausing the game and looking up top where your adventurer rank would be. Also, in this co-op mode menu, you can specifically search for a player UID up top. Let's talk about the actual co-op mode itself. When you join in a co-op session, it is very limited in terms of what you can do as a guest. Only the host can open up a chest, and you, the guest, don't get anything out of the host opening a chest in their world. So if the host opens up a chest and even if you're right next to him, you're still not gonna get anything from that chest. So just keep in mind that you don't really get things. You'll still get, I think, drops and stuff from actually taking down enemies and stuff, but the chests that come up, you don't get anything out of that. So just remember that. Another thing to note is that if you see a Anemocalyst or a Geocalyst, you are unable to grab them even if you walk straight through them if you are a guest. So you're not gonna be able to pick up those Geocalysts or Anemocalists that spawn around the world. You're just not gonna be able to pick them up. On the bright side, you are still able to grab rare minerals that spawn around the world, so that's a plus and can help a ton. So that's still awesome. One more thing that I forgot to mention that not everybody knows is that Genshin Impact is crossplay. So you'll be able to play with anyone on PlayStation, PC, and mobile devices like phones. This game is planned to arrive on the Nintendo Switch as well. I don't know when, but it is planned for the Nintendo Switch. PC and mobile have cross progression. So if you stop playing on PC and go to your bed and you're like, yo, I'm about to pull this up on my phone, you can do that. PS4 is the only version right now that doesn't have cross progression. Not to be confused with cross-play. So PC, PlayStation, and mobile devices can all still play together, but PC and mobile devices are the only versions with cross-progression, where you're able to stop playing on one device and pick it up on another with the same progression. The PlayStation is the only version that is lacking that feature. The Nintendo Switch version is still being worked on and planned to come out soon, but there's no word on it if it's going to have cross-progression or not. So it's still up in the air. I think it will, but I don't know for sure. But be optimistic. When it comes to characters, here's how it works. If it's just 2 people in the room, both the host and the guest can switch between 2 characters on the fly, like how you would in single player. These 2 characters will be your first and second slot respectively. If there are 3 people in the lobby, only the host can switch between 2 characters on the fly. It's not all doom and gloom though. While in co-op mode, you can still switch between characters, just not while in combat. You'll have to go into your pause menu, select party setup. Once you do that, hover over your character and select switch, and you should be able to switch between any one of your characters, but you cannot do this in combat, only out of combat, so keep that in mind. That's everything you need to know about co-op mode. It seems to kind of be an afterthought. This game was made with single player in mind, so hopefully in the future they do update guests being able to also get what's in the chest. It would be a small but welcome change. Co-op mode is very fun, especially with friends, so be sure to give it a shot. If you're not really into it, just try it out. It is very fun. My time with co-op, enemies seem to spawn twice as much and are very aggro towards you and your party group, so be ready to deal with constant wave of enemies. It is very fun and very challenging. I do recommend it. Well, that's going to be the end of this how to unlock and play co-op mode for Genshin Impact video. That is a mouthful, but that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you thought it sucked, say it sucked in the comments below as well. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, check it out because it's an awesome place to be, and I would love to have you. And you know, you would love to be here, right? But this has been Logic, and I will see you guys in the next chapter.